Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another review. I do hope you've all been well. Today I got something really special to show you guys. So what do we have here? We got the box, we got the statue and the comic. There's a lot going on in this display, so this is why I had to present all of these three together. So this is the 1993 Superman statue sculpted by Randy Bowen and officially licensed by DC Comics. This is basically the birth of superhero merchandising culture, and for a lot of collectors this is quite the grail. So it's not flashy, it's not massive, but it's foundational, and for me personally, this connects to something else I love, Seinfeld. This statue is the same statue featured in the show on the bookshelf. Jerry Seinfeld was a huge Superman fan. In the show, Superman references are everywhere, like figurines, dialogue, philosophical comparisons. Jerry sees Superman as this ideal, this symbol of clarity and moral simplicity. Outside the show, Jerry Seinfeld actually did a series of American Express commercials with Patrick Warburton, where he appears as Superman. I really like these. So let's get this going. Let's start with the box. Thankfully this survived. This seems to have been well stored. Colors are still vibrant, as is the red color on the box. I have seen others in way worse shape. Back then you opened it and you displayed it. Most boxes didn't survive because people didn't think about future resale value. So it has this printed artwork on the side, the Superman logo, world's greatest hero. It says sculpted by Randy Bowen, based on a preliminary sketch by Dan Jurgens. Dan Jurgens worked a lot in the 1990s on Superman. Limited edition of 6100, graffiti designs, and the DC collectible stamp. So this cost $150 back in 1993. It's a simple red cardboard packaging. Mine comes from a US collector. The original foam insert is gone. Came with this cotton-like fabric. Kept it very safe during shipment. I'm not even sure how the original foam looked. And the corresponding number to the piece. 5241 out of 6100. No magnetic flaps, no premium unboxing experience. You didn't need one back then. But just having the box at all tells you the statue wasn't treated like a toy. This was well respected. Now the statue itself. Immediately you notice the stance. This is a comic book Superman. Chest forward. Posture is confident. Looking strong but arms relaxed. Cape falls naturally behind him. The S shield is clean and bold, slightly embossed. Sharp edges, very graphic, no heavy shading, no textured fabric simulations, just strong comic colors. This is not trying to reinterpret Superman, it's preserving him. The cape is detachable. Comes off really easy as sort of snaps in this tiny little space. Cape itself is made of durable red plastic, has the embossed yellow Superman sign on its back, and Bowen 93 written on the bottom right corner. The body is cold cast porcelain. Cold cast was a big deal in the 1990s. Basically, this allowed for sharper details and a stone-like finish, but it was also fragile. So when you pick it up, it has some weight. It feels like a sculpture. The paint application is clean and deliberate. Primary colors, manually painted, solid fills, little to minimal airbrushing. The base has this nice brass gold dust over it. Looks very good. Under the base you'll find the corresponding number of the piece. And on the back of the base you'll also see this little trademark stamp, 93 DC Comics. Height-wise, he's about 10.5 inches tall. They didn't officially label scale this, but realistically this sits around 1/8 scale. And honestly, that's the part of the charm. This was made for the comic book shelves. It's designed to live with the comic book collection. This was distributed through comic book shops and specialty retailers. In '93, that was something. This was during a period where comic book collecting was exploding. Randy Bowen helped establish the idea that comic book characters deserve serious sculptural representations. Today we have a lot to choose from: massive 1/4 scale statues, hyper-textured suits, movie actor likeness, huge dynamic bases. Companies like Prime One Studios create incredible pieces, no question. But this statue represents something different. This is DC licensed, early era, pure comic Superman. No film influence, no cinematic redesign, just the character as he existed in the comics. There's something honest about that, something natural. Bowen pieces are often considered foundational in modern statue collecting. They're not impossible to find, but clean ones with no chips, no paint wear, funny yellowing, or even the original box, these are getting harder every year. I got mine off of eBay. They're still around for about $500 with box if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure about that. You should know cold cast ages differently than modern PVC. They do chip easier and surface stress can appear over time. And after 30 years, condition matters. Alright, now the comic. This is a Batman Superman World's Finest #1, the Jerry Seinfeld variant. And this is why the setup makes sense to me. Now if you watched Seinfeld, you know Superman wasn't just a joke reference, it was basically part of Jerry's personality. So having Jerry Seinfeld officially connected on a cover with Superman kind of closes the circle. Production-wise, it's just a normal modern DC issue, glossy cover, clean print, nothing crazy. But display-wise, this finishes the story. So yeah, small piece, big history. This was Mad Shelf. Hope you guys enjoyed this and I'll catch you on the next one.